Hello everyone, my name is Dakota and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, we talk about everything superhero related, and in today's video, we're doing another new comic book day vlog. You guys seem to enjoy my last one. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So we're back with another one. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in quite some time. I actually did have an upload planned. I had a reaction video for the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer because, as you all know, I am the biggest Spider-Man and Punisher fan, as you can tell. But the whole thing filmed out of focus, so I had no upload for that week, so I apologize. But we are back for another new comic book day, and if you watch my last vlog, you know that I have been waiting for this day for months, because today Daredevil issue number 1 by Stephanie Phillips releases. I'm so excited to get my hands on this. There also are some mystery bags. I don't know if my comic book store is going to have them, but if they do, I will be picking up a few. But before we get too far into this, be sure to check out my Instagram. I've been pretty active on there. Go follow me. And check out my Etsy, where I make really cool necklaces that you don't want to miss out on. Or you may be wondering, Dakota, why are you standing up for this entire intro? And that is because I want to show you guys a couple of things I've picked up over the past few weeks, which have literally been insane. In my last video, I was talking about the Broadway show Dog Day Afternoon, which I actually ended up going to. It was an amazing show. I was literally sitting right against the stage. It was so great. I definitely want to go see it again. And I even met John Bernthal and Eben Moss-Backrack after the show. So it was amazing. And then I ran over to Times Square and saw the Daredevil trailer that they were only playing in New York. So it was a very fun trip. But book-wise, we're starting with this. Enemy of My Enemy. I picked this up. Well, I didn't pick it up. I ordered it. And it actually was delivered the same night episode 1 of Born Again Season 2 came out. And I posted on my story. The author actually DM'd me and was like super nice. So I cannot wait to start this. And the thing that I am most excited to show, which I may need 2 hands for this, ladies and gentlemen, I found it. I finally found it. If you guys watch my last new comic book day vlog, I was talking about this short box non-stop. I probably cut out so much of it because I was talking about it for so long. I love the artwork on this. I was so happy when I found this. I think I picked it up last week maybe. But yeah, I had gone around to so many different comic book stores. I probably called like 3 or 4 different ones, and I was talking to a bunch of people. No one had the short box. And then randomly, like one day before class, I ran into the comic book store on my campus and I saw this in the shop and I was like, I have to pick this up. And I have been growing my comic book collection, and it was time to invest in a short box. So I'm very excited that this is my first one, and it's filling up quite nicely. Guys, get into the artwork. I just love walking into my room and seeing this box. Like, I just love it so much. And there is something on the other side too. Let me see if I can flip it around with one hand. Okay guys, sorry, this is very hard with one hand, but this is the other side. Still amazing artwork, but this is definitely my favorite side. Now let's open up this short box and see what we've got inside of here, what I can show you guys. I was very happy to pick this up. I actually forgot the day that it was coming out that this was releasing. So I ran into the comic book store before class, and that's when I found this short box, and I also found this Superman and Spider-Man. I have yet to read it. I've heard that it is a very good story, and I'm very excited. As you all know, full-time college student, I'm very busy, but I will get around to reading this, so I'm very excited. Next up, we've got some David Mack covers. Got my girl Maya Lopez, of course. You guys all know how much I love Maya Lopez. And a Jessica Jones cover. I just love David Mack. Yeah, I just love David Mack. I will pick up anything that he makes. I've met him before. He's a super nice guy. He comments and likes all my Echo cosplays on Instagrams. He's just great. I love David Mack. So when I saw these, I was super happy and I had to pick them up. Okay, next up, I feel like this is my first DC comic, maybe? I'm not really into DC like that, comic-wise. I mean, I definitely could get into it. I don't know. I just stick with Marvel stuff. But I picked up the Dakota incident for obvious reasons. Yeah, I randomly saw this, and I was surprised that they still had it in store because this was from February, I think, and I saw it, and I was like, I have to get this because, yeah, my name is all over it. But yeah, I think this is officially my first DC comic, so pretty cool. And last but certainly not least, Daredevil and Punisher. I was talking about this for so long in my last new comic book day vlog. I will not do it again to you guys, I promise. But I am in love with this run. I love how they're written, and I can just go on and on about it. I wish that it was a longer run. But basically, a couple weeks ago, or I guess probably closer to a month ago now, I read the first issue on the Marvel Unlimited app, and I loved it so much. And I picked up, like, I forget what issues I had. I think I picked up like 4 and 5 or something, and then I needed to find 2 and 3, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I ended up finding it in a comic book store randomly. So yeah, we finally have the complete run of Daredevil and Punisher. I think I'm on like issue 3 or 4. I forget which one I'm on. I think I'm on 4, so I've only got 1 more left. Very sad, but yeah, this is great. I'm very happy that I could complete this run, and I cannot wait to finish. So yeah, that is everything new that I picked up over the past few weeks. I just can't stop looking at the artwork on this short box. I love it so much, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Stephanie Phillips' Daredevil #1. I've been waiting for this for so long. I'm so excited, and I really hope that I can find the mystery bags somewhere. I do have a pretty busy schedule today, so I won't be able to hit up multiple comic book stores, but maybe we'll get lucky on the first one. Okay guys, we are here outside the comic book store. I forgot my tripod, so we're winging it today. I feel like I'm not going to be able to find the blind bags. I don't know, I just feel like I'm going to have to go to the comic book store I go to in the city to find them, and I won't be able to this week. But fingers crossed it's in here, hopefully. But I'm just hoping that the comic book is in here, period, because I feel like this is a top pick for a lot of people this week, and I'm literally watching like 3 people walk into the store right now. But yeah, I feel like it's a top pick for this week, so I'm just hoping that I can get my hands on a copy to read. We'll see how it goes. Okay guys, we are back with the goods, but before I show you what we got, let me just say I am so happy that I got up early today to go to the comic book store, because when I tell you the Daredevil issue #1 that came out today was flying off the shelves, I literally was picking up the last of everything, and I'm glad I did. So let me just start off with the biggest thing. We got a blind bag. I am super excited and happy that I picked this up. Literally, I was walking around with this in the comic book store. People were coming in. They're like, do you have any more blind bags left? None left. I was walking around with the last one. Low-key, there was 2 left. I was going to grab 2, but I only grabbed 1. So give somebody else a shot, because I wanted to pick up the original cover. I don't know what it is about this art, but I'm just obsessed with it. The way that Daredevil is drawn on this, I love it. And if I love the art on the outside, I cannot wait to open and read this. I can't believe that it's finally out. I feel like I've been waiting for this forever, and it doesn't even feel real that I actually have the book in my hand. So we've got this Daredevil #1, and then we've got the Daredevil #1 blind bag. So we're turning this into a little unboxing video. I'm super excited to see what's in this. And then of course I went to the Daredevil and Echo section, because why not? And I found this variant cover. I have read this, Avi, because as you all know, I am the biggest Maya Lopez fan. As you see, I have a whole shelf for her. I found this variant cover, super sick, and I had to pick it up. I mean, hello, Maya Lopez. Do we see this? So I had to pick it up. So this is what we got today. Okay, without further ado, let's open this blind bag. I honestly don't know what the covers look like. I'm gonna be so honest. I think there is one where Charlie Cox and John Bernthal signed it, maybe. I don't know. I've never picked up a blind bag before, so I'm very excited. Let's see if I could do this with the mic in my hand. Guys, I'm scared. I'm so scared. This is actually sick. Oh my gosh, the art is insane. I didn't realize it was separate. Is this how they normally are? I have no idea. Honestly, I might just have to crack this open and read it right now. I feel like I have to. Should we read this right now and give a little review of Daredevil #1? It's at a pretty high rating right now, and I've been seeing nothing but great things said about it. I feel like I have to crack this open right now, and we even got David Mack on the back. I'm interested in who will show up in this story. I have heard that I think Stephanie Phillips made a video about it. She's saying like there will be some people showing up. If you bring in Maya Lopez, girl, I will be your #1 fan. I already am, but if you bring in Maya Lopez, I will be an even bigger fan. Or maybe even Punisher. I love when they bring in Punisher. Or Bullseye, that would be pretty interesting. So, okay, because I feel like this video might be a little short because I didn't really get a chance to film in the actual comic book store because there are so many people in there and the store is not that big. I'm gonna include a little review of this comic. It's so warm outside, guys. I was on my campus. Literally, everyone is outside laying in the grass. Like, I love when the weather is warm. So I'm gonna go outside and read this myself, and I will come back and tell you guys how I like it. Okay guys, we are back. I have finished reading the first issue of this Daredevil series, and I am happy to say that I really enjoyed it. I think that this is a very different take on Daredevil. I think it's focusing a lot on Matt Murdock, at least for this first issue. I won't give any spoilers, but I will say just one small thing. I think it's really cool that he's teaching at the same university that Peter Parker is going to in Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's all I'll say. But yeah, there's a ton of characters introduced in this. I think that, you know, there's a lot of room for other well-known characters to walk in. And yeah, I talked about this before, you know, in more depth in a previous video that I made. I think it's very easy to mess up Matt Murdock's character in a way, and not necessarily mess up. I think Matt Murdock is written very differently through each author, and there are just some authors that are more favorable than others, I'll say. And I really do like how Matt Murdock is written in this. Anytime I pick up a Daredevil comic book, I'm very worried about how Matt Murdock will be written, but this one I really enjoy it so far. And yeah, like I said, it really focuses on Matt Murdock, and I like that we are seeing more of his, you know, personal life in this first issue and not just all Daredevil and just fighting and all that. So I really like it. I think it's a very different take on Daredevil and one that hasn't really been explored before, so I cannot wait to see what they do in the second issue, which I think comes out the 29th, if I'm not wrong. The next issue is out at the end of this month, which honestly, 2 issues a month, I'm pretty happy with that. So that is all I have for you guys in today's video. I'm very happy that I got a chance to pick up the Daredevil #1 by Stephanie Phillips and also the blind bag. So I'm very happy with our picks today. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys are picking up Daredevil or what else you're picking up this week, because I know there's a lot of DC stuff out this week, I believe. So let me know what you picked up. Let me know what you think about Daredevil #1 if you've read it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.